All right, so good morning, everybody. So today we are going to start off with a little bit of static review. So what we're going to do is I'm going to send you the link to this following website. If you hear a little noise in the background or any random noise, that's going to be Harper. She's currently trying to work on crawling. So just as a heads up, but today we're going to worry about you going through and trying to figure out and apply your knowledge of static charge and static electricity. So today, this is going to be a little bit of a quiz, I guess you could say. It's not going in as a quiz grading on it, but it's a good way to test and see what you know. So this link is going to take you to this website here. In order to actually start the activity, you have to enter your name down below. So I'll enter my name as Senor Blanco. And then what you need to do is this. So the goal of this activity is really for you to test yourself. Now, in order to actually see these things, you need to click on this arrow here and it will expand. It will take up your whole screen. Now, if you want, you can do the master and the wizard ones. However, I would want you just to be able to accomplish and complete apprentice. Okay, so once you get in here, it's going to take you through a series of 4 different problems. Now, if you get the problem wrong, it's going to take you to a different variation of the problem. But your goal today is to figure out which object is going to be charged and what type of charge is it going to have. Is it going to have a positive or a negative? So each scenario, it won't let me click on different ones right now, but let's look at this first one here. It took me to number 2. So a neutral aluminum pie tin is charged by induction. So step number 1, neutral pie tin is brought near a negatively charged foam board. So when you're reading these problems, the most important thing to look at is what is it actually saying? The neutral pie tin is brought near. Now, this is where it's going to get you. If it says it's touching, that's something different. If it's brought near, that's also something different. So your goal today is you're going to click on the different pie tin to show what is happening. Now, you're going to have 8 different options for each one of these. So it's really going to test you to see how well you know your stuff. But your goal is to show and click on the correct answer to show what is happening with the charge. Are electrons moving? Are protons moving? Where are they moving from? Are they moving towards the foam board? Are they moving on from the foam board to the actual pie tin? You have 8 different options. So by clicking each one, it will allow you to actually go about this. So let's just say I choose 8 question, well, answer number 8 here, and then I click over here. And then now we have step number 2. While the pie tin is held near the board, it is touched by a finger. So now all of a sudden now we actually have contact. Here we didn't have contact. Here we have contact. So while the pie tin is held near the board, it is touched by a finger. The result, the pie tin becomes charged. Now your goal is to figure out, though, what charge is. So in the very beginning, step number 1, it's brought near a negatively charged board. And then all of a sudden, step 2, what is then going to happen on the pie tin? So let's just say I select this. So I think protons from the finger are going to go into the pie tin. I say, oh, I'm going to check my answer. It's going to say, oh, I'm wrong. And the part I really like about this is your answer is incorrect. You'll see a similar question very soon. Use the help button to improve your chances. So if you click continue, it will take, so it's going to give you like a red square to show you got that question wrong. You will eventually have to go back to the question. And it's going to take you to a different question here. And once again, you're going to have 8 different options for each scenario. So you're going to have to think about, what are the electrons doing? What are the protons doing? What is the charge going to be? So it is tricky. So I want you to be patient with yourself. Give yourself some time today. But I will be making a video on Wednesday to show you all of the answers just for apprentice. Remember, if you want to go to the middle levels, and I think the top level is wizard, by all means be my guest. But I just want you to complete the apprentice level. And when you've completed the apprentice level, I want you to send a screenshot back to this assignment showing that you'll have, eventually it'll look like stars through problems 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is tricky, okay? Just be patient with yourself because there's a lot of options. read what it's saying, because as you go through different ones, you go ahead and check your answer, and up, I got it wrong again. And it's going to take you to different problems over and over and over until you get it right. So this is really an awesome true test to see, do you understand static electricity? Do you understand what is happening with the charges on an object if a different type of object is brought in here? Okay, so be patient with yourself. Remember, on Wednesday, I'll be making a video that shows you all of the correct answers and why they are correct. Because remember, every time I try to, if I even click help me, right, it's going to take me to an additional reading to help me out with these charges. So I want you to be patient with yourself, but I really think this is a great test to see what you know. So in order to complete this assignment, all you need to do is submit a screenshot with all 4 of these boxes with the stars around them. That's how you know you got the question right. Good luck. Message me if you have questions.